Hello all, this video is about the index register Z register used in a GXWorks2 project from Mitsubishi. I will show you this in three different ways. First of all, I'm gonna show you this in a simple project. Then I will show you the same thing in a structured project, and then I will also show you how you can do that without a Z register. So stay tuned and off we go. Hello and welcome back. This is Gerd Zeller from Zeller Presscontrol Systems, and here we go. Alright, first of all, we will be starting a new project on the project tree, and we choose a FX3U and we choose a simple project. Create that project, and then we can see our letter instruction window on here. And first of all, we will be inserting some rows in order to get a nice and decent programming. All right. At the beginning, we're gonna use a flag where we increment the Z register. So we're gonna use the inc P instruction for that, and we will put in the Z0 in there for the C register 0, and this is gonna look like that. And next we will do a M101 and move pulse a value that's in the D100, and we will be moving this to the D200 using the register Z0. Okay, and at the end we will do a M201 and we move the case 0 to the register 0 in order to reset everything. All right, so this is already it, and then we just do a rebuild, and then we can I do not have a physical PLC, so I will do it in a simulation mode, which we will start on here. And when you push this little mark here, it will close all the windows. So let's minimize that on here, and then also we're going to open a watch window. So this is a docking window, and then we can open this on here. All right, so first of all, we're gonna do our control in here, the M100, M101, and the M102. Okay, and in order to put a value in the D100, we will also put this in the watch window, and then we will put the D200 ongoing all the way to the D204 or 5, however how many indexes you will be seeing. D201, D202, and D203, and also we will be watching the index Z0 and turn on the watch, so the start watch with a right click. You can choose this here, and then we will have all the values. So first of all, like I said, we're gonna move the value that's in the D100, and we're gonna move that to the D200. And now you can see, while the Z0 is on 0, it will be moved to the D200 when I switch on the M101. So let's do that and see if I'm right here. So okay, there you go. So now we move the D100, the value from the D100 to the D200 using the number 0 in the register 0. So next we will be increasing the counter. So now we have a 1 in there. Also you can see it on here, and if I change the value in the D100 now, just change it to 101 or whatever, and I switch on the M101 again, and we will see it goes, the value will go to the D201, and this is being continued all the way until we not raise the Z anymore. Let me put a 202 in there, a 102 in there, and a 0, and start the move instruction, and then you will see it will be in the 202. And if we do this again, oops, like a 0 in there, and if we do this again, the Z0 is raised to 3, and then we will put a 103 in the D203 if we switch on the M101. All right, there we go. And you can do this to an extent almost infinite. I'm not quite sure on how far it will go. I never tried it out. And at the end we will just switch on the M102 in order to reset the C0, which you can see is set to 0 right now. Okay, so much for this project, and I will also make some notes on this project and also offer this for you for a free download, which you can download on the link below. All right, so let's go over and open the GXWorks2 in order to make a structured program. So go to open, sorry, not open. I want to make a new project, either here or on this letter right here, and also it's going to be an FX3. And this time we will have to choose the structured project, and then you can see the different languages right here, and push OK. And now you can already see here, now we have some global labels available, and we have a POU where we can actually put more POUs to that, which will be shown in a different video. All right, so in order to make a clear documentation, I'm gonna make some label. Let's say here the register, which I'm gonna do as a word. And if you go to the 3 dot here, you can choose an array and select how many elements this array should contain, and we make a word. All right, so if you watch this here, you can see the word signed from 0 to 10. Okay, now I made this wrong. I have to put this up here. All right, so the next will be the value, where we just make a word. And then that should be already it. We can make an increase. Oh, sorry, of course we have to use the device here. That will be the D200, for instance, and that will be, and the value will be the D100, and the increase will be the M100 with a bit, and the move, which I cannot write as move, start move will also be a bit, and and the reset register will also be a bit, so this gonna be the one M01, 101 and M102. Okay, now for the program, we write the program in the POU in the program, which you can see on the project tree on the left side here. So open this, and then we can also go ahead and just type in the M10100 and the instruction normally closed. Place this here and make a move, oh sorry, an ink P, same way like we did this on the other one, and say Z0. There we go. All right, so this is the increase, the same like we did on the simple project. And now we will be opening a new letter block right here, and we will type the M101 with a normally open, place this on here, and also make a move P, which we can place here. So let's just click that here and click that here and connect it, and then we did select the value, put the value in here, and also the register, copy that and put it in here. And then we need to make square brackets and write Z0 and close the bracket. And for the next one, we will just put a new letter block on in order to reset it. Make the M102 also with a normal closed. Put that here and make a move P. Place it here and make an auto connection. Just a click here to drag that over. Type a 0 in here and type the Z0 in here. And I think we should be all set if I make a build, just 0 errors, 0 warnings. So we can just go ahead and make the same thing, start the simulation, and if we can, we should be able to just say with a right click you can put this register to the watch. No, this is not what I wanted. We should be able to do it this way, because then we can see all the addresses. Yes, that's the way I wanted it. So if you go to the global label and make a right click on your label that you want to register, you can just go to register to watch and open this plus here, and then you can see the 10 registers with the according address. And if we go back to the program, we will also put the value in the watch window, so we can either go ahead, copy and paste it, or just push the register to watch, which didn't work. There we go. And also the M100 and the M101 and the M102, and also start the monitoring. Oh, if I okay, I have still the simulator on in the other window, and you can only run one simulator at a time. So now we go back to this program, start the simulator, check this mark here so it disappears. Alright, and now we can actually, it's watching already, it's monitoring already, and in this case you can just make a double click on the according address in order to set it on and off. But we will first put a value in the device, so just put a 300 in there, doesn't really matter what it is, and start moving, and then we will see it will move to the register, to the device register, to the word number 0. Here we go. Alright, so same thing will be with the M100. You don't have to close the window here, you can just go ahead and put an address in here, and then you can already see the Z0. I didn't put that in the watch window. There it is. It increased by 1, and if we change the value from, if we set the M101, the value from the register value will go to the word number 1, and so on. So this is pretty simple. Just go ahead and increase value again from the C2, now it's from the Z0, now it's value 2, and set the 101, and it will also put the value in the word number 2. If it's set at all, I have to switch it off first, I think, and set it again. Alright, there we go. Okay, now you can see it is in the 301, and so on and so forth. Okay, and for the last way to do it, I'm just gonna set a new label name, which I just call index register, and we make this the D300, and we can copy this and put this instead of the register in the square brackets here, and then the same thing should happen. And also we put it in the register on here. Or let's say, if in order for you to download this, I will be making 2 new letter blocks for you, or go ahead and just copy these. Oops, don't know what I did now. I deleted it. Not cut, but copy, and then new letter block after, and paste, and then make a M103 and a M104, and put the label name in there, so you can see that this way is also working. So you can choose whatever method you want. In this case, you can just see the register increasing. So let's put the index register in here in order to see what it does, and rebuild. Okay, we have to close the watch window, rebuild it. No errors found. We will only grid lines in a network, so we do not have to worry about a warning right here. And start the watch again. Stop the monitoring because I think something ain't exactly right now. Rebuild again. Start the simulation mode. Watch the window and type a value in the register with the value. Set the M104, and now we see it's working. There we go. All right. And we will be setting or incrementing the index register and put a different value in here. And that way we will see it will also increment to your register and index it indirectly. Okay, so that was pretty much it. I will make you some comments, and I will offer this for a free download on the link that you find below, and then you can just use it to your needs, and you can see it's perfectly working. So thank you for watching how to use a index in the Mitsubishi GXWorks2, and I say bye bye.